In this tutorial, I'll show you how to download albums and songs from moodmixes, place them into iTunes, and sync with your iPod automatically. First, log into moodmixes and go to the music section. That's where we are now. Next, find music that you think you'd like to hear in your business. So for example, go to Hot Artists, and let's say you'd like to hear classical music. The artists are listed in order of what's really popular right now. This Ladislav Jelnik album looks interesting. And let's say that we really like Beethoven. To download this album into iTunes, you scroll down, click the Show button next to Downloads. You'll notice there's a hint here that says to download a file, right-click the link with your mouse and choose Save As. That's what we're going to do. In this case, we're interested in downloading the entire album as an MP3. Right-click on the MP3 link under Complete Album and click on the Save Link As button. I now save this album on my desktop. This will take about 2 minutes to download, and when we're done, we'll come back and resume our tutorial. We're back now, and this album has downloaded. Next, we're going to load the album into iTunes and then sync it with our iPod. First, minimize your web browser. Double-click on the zip file that you just downloaded, and it will unzip. Now make sure you have iTunes already running and drag the folder onto it. The album is automatically loaded. Here are the name of the songs, the time, the artist, the album name. And iTunes, by default, will start playing the album. We're going to pause it because we're not interested in listening to the album right now. So at this point, the music is in iTunes, and you'd like to have it on your iPod as well. That's very simple. Just click on your iPod link. In this case, my iPod is called SilverPod. Click on Music, and then make sure that Sync Music and Entire Music Library are checked. If they are, you can hit the Sync button now. And you can see at the top that it's copying our 10 songs. There. Now if you want, you can click on this little triangle, click on Music, and you can confirm that these are the songs that you wanted and they're indeed on your iPod. That's how you add an album to iTunes from moodmixes into your iTunes and your iPod library. Next, we're going to add just one song. So let's go back and minimize iTunes, bring back our web browser. Let's say we like this artist very much and we'd like some recommendations. So I'm going to hit Recommendations here. Well, the top recommendation is Mozart by Wilhelm Brahms. That looks interesting. Let's say we go ahead and play some of these things. The music plays and lo and behold, we think it's amazing. So we'd like to add, let's just say, the Rondo and the Fantasy to our library. Once again, scroll down, click on Show next to Downloads. In this time, we're going to download just these songs. So the Rondo here, we're going to right-click on the MP3 link, choose Save Link As, and once again, save it to our desktop. And we'll do the same thing for the Fantasy that's right here. All our downloads have completed, so we'll do the same thing as we did for albums, except we don't have to unzip anything this time. Here are our 2 songs. I'll mark them both, drag them into iTunes, load iTunes up, click on Music, and you can see Wilhelm Brahms, Mozart Piano Works. These are the 2 songs that we just downloaded. iTunes is automatically playing the music, so we'll pause it. If we go to SilverPod here, it's already set to sync all music, so I hit Sync, and the music will be added to my iPod. Note that instead of hitting the sync button, if I had simply unplugged my iPod and come back and plugged it in, it would sync automatically and I wouldn't have to hit the sync button. In this tutorial, I've shown you how you can download an album and certain songs, how to add them to iTunes, and have them sync with your iPod.